Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy and U.S. President Donald Trump had a nearly hour-long phone call on Wednesday, just a day after Trump spoke with his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin. The discussion centered on the aligning demands and needs of both Russia and Ukraine as Trump continues to push for a ceasefire between the two warring nations. Trump took to Truth Social to reveal the call, emphasizing that both sides' positions should be considered in the effort to broker peace. "We are very much on track," Trump said, adding that he had instructed U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and U.S. National Security Advisor Michael Waltz to provide a more detailed statement about the conversation. This diplomatic push follows a tense exchange between Trump and Putin the day before. During their call, Putin reportedly agreed not to target Ukraine's energy infrastructure, which is a move that was seen as a small step towards de escalation. However, Putin refused to commit to a broader 30-day ceasefire, keeping the door open for continued military operations in the region. Ahead of Trump's call, Zelenskyy was quick to criticize Putin's pledge as hollow. Speaking at a press conference in Helsinki alongside Finnish President Alexander Stubb, Zelenskyy pointed out the stark reality on the ground. He remarked, even last night after Putin's conversation with Trump, when Putin said he was allegedly giving orders to stop strikes on Ukrainian energy, there were 150 drones launched overnight, including on energy facilities. The Ukrainian president stressed the discrepancy between Putin's statements and ongoing Russian military actions. Meanwhile, in Moscow, the Kremlin accused Ukraine of failing to uphold its end of the ceasefire agreement. Kremlin's spokesperson Dmitry Peskov claimed that Russia had adhered to its promise of halting energy infrastructure strikes. Pointing to Ukraine's continued attacks on equipment near Russian pipelines, Peskov stated, "Unfortunately, we see that for now there is no reciprocity on the part of the Kyiv regime." In Washington, the White House framed Trump's conversation with Putin as the first step towards a broader movement to peace. U.S. officials expressed hope that the dialogue could eventually lead to a maritime ceasefire in the Black Sea with the ultimate goal of bringing a lasting end to the war. However, despite the diplomatic overtures, there was no indication that Putin was ready to soften his terms for a peace deal, which have been repeatedly rejected by Kyiv. As tensions persist, the international community watches closely to see whether these high-level talks will lead to any significant breakthroughs in the months-long conflict. For more details on the Russia-Ukraine ceasefire agreement, stay tuned to the official YouTube channel of the Indian Express.